Probably.
Sorry to
Hello,
all
adventurers. We are sorry for the delay.
Also for Nate's giant mug.
Yes.
Oh, it's still, and I'm not even in the.
What?
It's okay.
Making adjustments.
But Nathan, if you make too much adjustments, you're not going to be in it.
All right.
I'm going to have to move.
Well, I'm the most important person. So as long as I'm in it, I think everyone's going to be fine.
Yep, it saved all of our settings. So.
Okay, so right now it's just us, right?
Right now it is just us. I pushed out a message to all of our viewers to come here.
Well,
Okay, do you want me to send that link now that there's a video up?
Sure.
Okay, I will let them know and I will be right back.
and I will wait to do my recap, my official recap when you get back then.
Yes. And if I remember right, there is a table-wide ban on digital dice, right?
Yes, table-wide ban on digital dice. Sorry.
Yes. Because I was about to say, that's the only dice I have outside of borrowing.
You know, you could buy another set. They're like $10.
I know.
And these dice would have the benefit of not being pre-cursed.
Yeah, so I might actually get a few good rolls out of them.
Correct.
Okay. So, settings, device, sounds, volume, system off, notifications off.
And I'm just going to get to the town map of Phandalin, so you can tell where you guys are. I'll give you a basic overview of the recap, not going too much depth. Actually, I'm going to ask you guys to give a recap. I know what happened last week.
Question is do your people?
Liz has a good grasp of it. I saw you made notes on the back of your sheet.
Yep.
Oh, have you picked your spells yet?
Oh,
You know, well, yeah.
I know them all.
Yes, but which ones are you preparing on a regular basis?
For this session, I'm preparing Cure Light Wounds.
Okay, so you're going even more. Well, you can prepare, I believe,
2 spells. 1 for each spell slot. A number of.
That's not how spell preparation works.
I thought it was up to the number of my spell slots.
No. You prepare a list equals to when you prepare a number of spells equal to your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level.
Oh. Well, that would be 3 spells that I can prep.
Yes, and then because you don't have to prepare them in any specific fashion, like you don't have to say I prepare this many cure wounds.
That part I knew.
So yeah, you can just mix. You can just do it a little bit.
Warlock, Druid. Wait, no, too far.
The 2 abilities
Paladin.
I haven't been using my Bardic Inspiration.
Yes, that might have helped.
Yes, because I can give a die to you, and then you can expend it later on, like, say, an attack roll or a saving throw or a skill check.
In that case,
on pretty much everything but your like damage and a few other things.
Cure Wounds.
It's a nice spell.
Heroism. I'm going to double check. I believe I know what that does.
Heroism is a weird one. Do you know how spells that have the concentration work? A creature you touch for up to 1 minute gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier at the start of each of its turns.
Yeah, that sounds pretty useful.
Do you know how concentration works, though? If you take damage,
I have to make a...
You have to make a Constitution check with a DC equal to either 10 or half the amount of hit points you take, whichever's higher. Okay?
Okay, that doesn't sound too bad.
However, you can also only have 1 spell with a duration of concentration up at any time. So if you cast another one, the previous one goes away.
And then... I'm going to double check, but it's probably going to be either Thunderous, Wrathful, or Searing Smite.
Ah, those glorious smites.
Yes, I have a Smite ability that lets me burn a spell slot to do 2d8 damage.
Plus an extra d8 if it's an undead or fiend.
Yep. And if I turn in a higher level than once I get them, a higher level spell slot, then I get a extra die of damage.
The one weird thing, wonky thing about that ability is it says your damage goes up to 5d8, which would, if depending on how you read that, either means that 4th and 5th spell level slots are worth the exact same amount, which I'm guessing that is the case because you could, as a paladin, you could, if you multi-classed into something like a full progression spellcaster after gaining Divine Smite, because it only worries about what kind of spell slots you have, you could be then burning 6th, 7th, and 8th level spell slots on your Divine Smite, and they don't want that damage to get ridiculous. So yeah, the difference between you're burning a 4th level spell slot and a 5th level spell slot is identical.
So Searing does 1d6 damage. Then at the start of each of their turns, the target takes until the spell ends. Oh shoot, this one's concentration.
Yes, you can't have it up at the same time as
It's heroism.
Heroism.
Thunderous Smite.
Actually, I would almost... there's one problem, though, with heroism for you, Nate. Temporary hit points don't stack. So if I give... So one of my abilities giving out temporary hit points, your ability won't trigger, won't cause the hit points to gain until they're below whatever... So you lose whatever temporary hit points I give you. So just...
Yes, but I can use heroism on people other than me.
I can use my thing on everyone, too.
All right.
I can use my thing on up to 6 creatures. Currently, we have 3. So
maybe, instead of heroism.
Here's the thing, though. My stuff can only with my hit points. You can't get my hit points back until I finish a short rest. Until I finish a short rest, you can cause them to come back a little bit. So you can keep the buffer up after I have it. After you lose mine.
Okay. Well, it doesn't hurt me to have it prepared.
No, it doesn't.
In case we need it.
Yep.
Let's see here. Thunderous Smite lets me push them around. That does sound useful. And what does Wrathful do? Wrathful Smite. You are... Oh. Wrathful Smite. Here we go. The next time you would hit... shoot, this one's another con... your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it makes a wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the spell ends. As an action, the creature can make a wisdom check against your spell save DC to seal its resolve in the... You know what? I think Thunder works better.
Okay.
Because being able to push the enemy...
So your thing is just going to be doing similar things to my Thunder Wave.
Yeah, but chances are, unless I absolutely need it, I probably would. If I just want the damage of a smite, I'm probably just going to burn one of my spells per day.
Yep. And
do a regular 2d8 smite.
I can also see why paladins don't have cantrips.
Yeah.
Getting a 1d8 damage for extra damage for every attack would be kind of stupid.
Yep. Unless you said that cantrips couldn't be...
Couldn't be used, yeah. Right. Plus, isn't it swinging your sword your cantrip?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Okay. Again, sorry about that. I did not have a link before
That's fine.
for anyone, but I sent an invite to everyone.
That's fine.
But I know.
Probably just going to start this off with a recap. So tell me what happened last time.
Okay. We killed a bunch of goblins trying to find our friend who was missing because we found his dead horse on the road. And I killed a bugbear and befriended 2 wolves.
Yep.
You 2 died a lot. I was
We
the
got knocked
last person
unconscious.
We got
standing.
knocked out a lot.
We got knocked unconscious a lot. No one died.
I was still the last person standing because I was not weak. I'm not going to be humble about this.
That's fine.
And yeah, we still didn't find our friend, nor do we have any idea where to look for him right now.
No, you don't. And where are your characters now?
Probably eating some food.
Yeah, I'm probably at the inn right now.
Well, yeah, you're both at the end.
No, I mean, I'm eating, I'm probably having a beer.
We need an idea as to where to look for this person. And the human we found has no idea, right?
No, he did not hear where they took him, where they took you for.
Worthless human.
I'm sorry, he doesn't speak Goblin.
Again, worthless human.
Let me check. Does he speak Goblin? No, he doesn't speak Goblin. He just speaks Common.
Have I gone back and killed the goblins that...
No. You... After rescuing Sildar and getting back to town, you're pretty much... it was late at night. You're pretty much your only stop at this point is going to the inn, getting a late supper, and then going to sleep.
Okay. Why do you have that tablet at the table?
So we can keep track of
So I can
posts.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's awesome. So people can talk to us and you can see that?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
That's why this is here.
So you have your dinner.
Mm-hmm. Is there,
You got 2 rooms, one for the guys, one for the girl.
Is there anything interesting going on? Like a bard singing?
It's pretty late. Everyone's kind of gone off to bed. The chef's actually slightly annoyed because he was just finishing cleaning up all of his pots and pans.
This place is boring. I'm gonna stand up and start singing. I don't have performance.
Well, you can try an untrained performance check.
That's just
Charisma.
1.
Is the loneliest number.
The halfling chef is now more annoyed because he hears the screeching of a dead cat coming from where his patron is.
I am going to dance and sing and slosh around with my beer.
I'm going to tell her to sit down and see how a real performer does it.
Okay.
You better not trip on your tail.
And I'm going to sing an old classic of my people.
Better be something I could dance to. Oh,
7! Or no, wait. 8!
Less like dead cat. It's okay. It's not quite drowning out the dead cat sound coming from the
I'm gonna stop singing and let him sing because it sounds better than my singing. And I'm just gonna dance to it. And probably trip over myself.
To which the bard is going to order the strongest ale they have. And then give a rendition of the classic drinking songs he grew up to. And the bard will roll an 18.
Yes! Real music! And I will definitely dance to that. And then we'll go to bed.
Excellent.
All right.
You all go to we all go to our respective rooms. When we come down in the morning, we wake up around 7 o'clock. At this time, the area inside the inn is the food area in the inn is rather busy. There's numerous people from around the town there. And as you get down there, Sildar waves you over. Come on. And beckons you over to have a talk.
Alrighty.
Was that not on?
No, that was on. I
Okay.
just muted the volume on the PC.
Oh, so we
That's
weren't
doing
getting
the recording.
so we wouldn't get feedback. Excellent.
Yes.
Were we getting feedback?
Possibly.
A little bit?
Just small echo.
Okay.
Sildar addresses you, says he was unable to talk to the town master last night. It was rather late when we arrived. He was in bed. He came back to the inn, saw you guys behaving like fools, and quickly ran up to his room.
Well, don't blame you. I mean, we were just blowing off some stress.
Hey, we survived, and we had partially a successful mission. So I saw reason to celebrate.
That's fine. Okay, so now what? He basically asks.
Well, now we go looking for our dwarven friend.
Yeah, we still haven't found him.
Yes.
Well, there was that name that kept getting thrown around.
What name?
The one thing I don't have down in my...
There was the names you've heard. You've heard Sildar, which is
No.
Gundren,
Air,
which is the dwarf.
It was more growly in sound.
Yeah.
There's Grohl,
Grohl, that's it.
who was the bugbear you killed.
No. Not the bugbear we killed.
King Grohl? I thought that was the guy you killed. Or am I confusing it?
No, that's...
Oh, Clark.
Clark is who we killed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grohl is who I said I was from. And we know that Grohl...
Ah, yes, you did hear the name Grohl.
Yes, in fact, I believe we heard that Grohl took the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you did.
So we need to find Grohl.
Excellent. Well, any ideas for how to find him? As I also mentioned, I'm also in this town for searching for my fellow member, my compatriot in the Lord's Alliance. So, do you have any ideas for finding Grohl, wherever he may be?
We have no idea. We were hoping that somebody would have an
Unfortunately, I heard nothing from the. I heard nothing that I knew of from the goblins. After they captured us, they took my gear. They took Gundren. Seemed rather interested in Gundren. And after getting us sorted out, they quickly stole him away.
Is there perhaps somebody in town who might know something?
Perhaps we can always ask around.
All right.
Let's ask around.
Well, hold on a second.
Okay.
Just from our chat real quick. Wizard Sleeve, hello and welcome to our video.
What?
He's addressing our viewers.
Audience,
Oh,
yes, our video, our viewers.
Well, okay. Am I just rolling? What am I rolling here?
Well, you're trying to see if anyone knows anything about the goblins or anything.
So would that be
else.
investigation?
Yeah, you could roll investigation. You can also look to see who's in the area.
4.
I'll do a perception to see who's in the area.
This dice rolling better. Yes, I'm using.
I see nothing.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. When you roll that, you see nothing.
Yeah, it's called a nat 1.
At least I rolled a 3.
Well, there's an older man in the bar. There is a young woman chatting up people from behind the bar. There is a gentleman wearing what appears to be prospecting clothes, and there's a woman who had just been chatting up the innkeeper. Anyone else? As well as a few other individuals in town.
Barkeepers usually have information, right?
Well, they usually end up hearing stuff as it comes filtering through.
I will go to her and the barkeeper and talk to her and ask her if she's heard anything interesting about the goblins lately. And particularly the person leading them.
Grohl?
Girl.
Can't say I've heard that name. I know I can't really think of anything to do with the goblins. I know the townmaster had posted something about some orcs some distance outside of town, and I know the guy who running the orchard had some interest in them as well.
Okay.
Can't say I've heard anything about goblins though.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to go back and report the orcs because orcs and goblins, in my mind, are pretty much just as bad. So maybe we can get information out of the orcs.
And Mr. Terminus, where are you going to go?
Well, there's usually another place besides the bar where men of action and adventure typically hang out.
Unfortunately, there don't seem to be any other men of action and adventure in this town. There's a bunch of prospectors and other townsfolk. There's no
really guards, no.
This is a very young town. They haven't exactly been able to get some of those more intermediate things established yet.
You know what, though? Prospectors might have had to deal with the goblins. And there's one place where prospectors go, either the assayer's office or the blacksmith's office.
Well,
why don't you just talk to the prospector there?
Oh, yeah, there is a prospector there. I will go talk to him.
Well, he also mentions something about the something about orc raiders seen on the east end of the Tribor Trail to you. He doesn't mention anything about goblins. He does mention, though, that the few times he's been able to collect some samples and bring them to the what do they call it? The mining exchange. That the proprietor of the mining exchange seems to be a little frustrated over a local problem that's been going on in the town.
You know what? I think I'm going to go visit the mining exchange.
Can I tell them about that first?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, if you think that's more important than killing orcs.
I think it's connected.
All right.
So, you know what? Give me like 10 minutes and then we'll go out there, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to head down to the mining exchange.
Alrighty. As you walk into the miners' exchange, it is only a little bit south, further down the main road into town. It's kind of still near the edge of town. You walk into it, and the only other person in there is it's a young human woman who seems to be manning this shop. She asks you. She looks around at you, a little confused. Where are your samples? I can't test if you had a good supply if you don't have any samples on you.
I'm not here for tests. I'm here for information. I understand that you're having a local problem.
What kind of local problem?
The kind that you seem to be, it seems to bring you frustration.
Well, I don't have a problem. I'm actually one of the few people in this town who doesn't seem to have the problem. But there are people who are making the rest of the town uncomfortable.
Go on.
Well, with the last few months, we've had some problems with the local group of ruffians. Seem to call themselves the Red Brands.
Local ruffians.
Yeah, everyone knows where they are. They man up the area in the old manor, the blown out manor that's up the hill a little bit.
And this is the problem that you talk about when the miners bring in their samples?
Well, they're harassing them, stealing some of their samples, beating up people. I heard, God, what happened? It was just a few nights ago. I heard about some guy who, some poor sap who stood to them, who, got a knife in the back for it.
And tell me, what would the clearing of this problem be worth a small donation to the Temple of Tempest for you?
Yeah, sure, why not? I can give you the money. You can donate to whatever temple you want.
Well then, I think we have an agreement. This then orcs. This sounds like a fun day.
At this point, I would also ask you to make an insight roll, please. Okay.
10.
Should I sort of roll it, or am
You're not here.
Okay.
No, you don't notice anything.
One of our commenters says Sylvain Pear says hi.
Oh,
hello.
Hi!
Sorry if we don't address everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly getting these in real time, so.
Yeah, it might be delayed, but hi!
Before you go, though, she does ask you one more thing. I've heard that their leader, the leader of these ruffians, is a man by the name of Glassstaff. That's what they call him. Could you bring me any correspondence he might have?
I think that can be arranged.
Excellent.
All right.
I was about to ask a question, then I remembered. I wasn't there!
Yes, you aren't here. You're in the bar asking up more people to see if they've heard of anything.
And then I'm trying to see if anyone wants to dance.
All right. I return to the bar. All right. Well, I've got
Is anyone dancing?
Not at 7:30 in the morning.
I've got an interesting lead for us.
Uh-huh.
There's a blasted out manor about over there. There's a bunch of bandits hanging out in there called the Red Brands.
Okay.
We're going to brand them quite literally crimson red.
After we're done killing the orcs?
No. We're going to kill them, then the orcs.
It makes sense. I mean, the Red
small band of bandits, we can hit them, clear them out, and then hit the orcs.
Where did you hear about these ruffians?
Mining exchange. A little bit of a local nuisance problem.
Perhaps we should see if anyone else in town might have some other added information about them. Simply because, I mean, we don't know what their place looks like. We don't know anything about them. Maybe we can get some more information about them.
Yeah, sure. Why don't you guys actually come with me on this one?
I was planning on that.
All right. Actually, thinking about it, I think I will go visit the Font of All Wisdom.
Where?
The bartender.
Ah, the bartender.
Hello, how you doing?
Doing well? Did you enjoy your breakfast?
Yes, I did. Don't suppose I could get a quick pale ale?
Yeah, sure, why not? A lot of the miners get it in the morning. Here you go.
Thank you. Say, heard something about a group of people called the Red Brands. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Yeah, I would call them a bunch of gangs and murderers, thug, basic, your petty thugs, but I mean, well, not petty. They seem to be rather efficient at their job. They hang out when they're in town. They hang out over at the Sleepy Giant Inn. It's the one a little bit further down.
It looks like a blasted out manor.
No. That's Transcendent Manor. That was long ago. When they're in town, when they're like actually in the town proper, they go to the Sleepy Giant Inn and kind of pretty much run that place when they're there. You know,
really?
as much as the proprietor wouldn't like to think.
Well, I think we can.
Anything else? God, what else? Let's see what. Anything else? There was the guy who got murdered a few nights ago.
Oh, murderers. Yeah, I think they do need a visit. Maybe a little
else?
introduction to religion.
Let's see. Is there anything else I know? Huh. You know, come to think of it, the guy who got murdered, his wife and kid have been missing the last few days too. I'd like to think there isn't a connection, but it's just I can't say there isn't.
All right.
And a quick shout out to Gary.
Oh. Hello. So, I guess need to take care of these people so I can go kill some orcs. Let's do this.
All right. Let's go visit the Sleepy Giant Inn.
Did I buy any
the
arrows?
Sleepy Giant Inn. Excellent.
No, because there's none available for purchase in town.
Oh, for crying out loud, that's right. This place
Town doesn't have a proper weapons shop.
No.
Not technically true. You just haven't found it.
Well, once we finish knocking in some bandit skulls, we'll probably find some weapons.
The Sleepy Giant Inn is where I see you're going. The Sleepy Giant is a rundown. It's a rundown tap house. It's a dirty, dangerous watering hole at the end of Fandellin's main street, frequented by red-brand thugs, operated by a surly dwarf woman. Is what you see. You see a bunch of people wearing red cloaks in there, bit raucous, and you see a surly dwarven woman behind the counter.
I'm gonna walk in. How many people in red cloaks do I see? Is that a perception?
4.
Just 4?
Yeah, they're still doing a lot in there.
No, I mean just only 4? I think we can take 4 of them.
I'm going to be walking in behind him with my wolves, looking kind of disinterested.
Hi. We're your friendly neighborhood exterminators. I hear you have a pest problem.
Really? That's the best you could come up with. You had the entire way from the pub to here to think of something to say, and that's the only line you could come up with?
It's the one most likely to get attention.
One of the bandits steps up, draws his weapon, looks at you and says, "Are you going to bark all day, little puppy, or do you actually have a bite?"
I'm just going to swing my axe.
That was good!
I'm just swinging my axe. No comment back. Just swing.
Okay. You will hit that one.
Yeah.
And how much damage?
Or sorry, I have a great sword. Not an axe. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, you sliced him in half, actually. As you rolled max damage.
Yes.
And now everyone rolls initiative.
How many viewers do we have right now?
Currently, well, we have 23 comments.
Because I was going to ask the viewers to name my 2 wolves.
Oh. Viewers, yes, we have 2 wolves who need names. So, Please.
I'm gonna go with one being a male and one being a female. So go with that.
I believe we have one person watching right now.
Okay.
That seems weird.
Initiative, Sylvain.
17.
Oh, crap.
Still go before the Red Rams. Never mind. You go after the Red Rams.
I got a 6.
They got a 7. Sorry. I thought they rolled a little bit lower for some reason. Oh, yeah. I rolled a 5 on their die.
No, you probably just thought I didn't have a -1.
No, I knew you did. I didn't realize.
Yeah, we were up to 4 at one point. We're, I guess, down to 1.
Well, the first on the list is going to be Nero, who's going to draw his rapier, and he's going to mock the Red Brands, or one of the Red Brands, for, dying so quickly. That guy's going to fail his save, and he is going to take 3 damage. And he'll also have disadvantage on his attack roll. Oh, hold on a second. I have one more person to roll for. Thank you. Sylvain.
I'm gonna get my bow out and aim it at one of these guys. I don't care which one.
Okay.
Probably the one that's furthest away.
Okay.
And I'll fire while saying, "See, I mean, these guys might be murderers or anything, but at least they have better style than you do." That was a 10 plus. That'd be 18.
You hit.
Oh, beautiful. 12 damage.
And he's not looking happy.
All right, I think it's their turn.
Well,
Bring it.
Red Brand number 1, who got taunted with that vicious mockery, is going to attack you. And he has disadvantage on this roll. Good thing, because that was a 20. And he will, with his disadvantage, he rolls a 1. You can swing at him.
I hit.
Yes, you did. Now roll damage.
Gosh, I love this great weapon ability.
No, only roll it once.
Oh.
It's only rerolled once, I believe. Let me check. You must use the second roll, even if it's a 1 or a 2.
Okay, so 7.
Plus your weapon damage.
Plus my strength,
Yeah, so
which
11
is
total damage.
11 total damage.
Okay, that guy's wounded. Okay, so that was the vicious mockery guy. Oh, wait a minute. You did 11 total damage to him?
Yeah.
That was vicious mockery, not anyone else, so he is almost dead. The one that shot Liz is...
Or that I shot?
Yes, the one that Liz shot. He is going to... he's a little bit farther away, and you're kind of at the edge of the bar, but he doesn't like you. So he's going to attempt a acrobatics roll to try to jump over a table and run at you.
Okay.
And he will trip on the table.
I will laugh at him.
And the last guy will attack Nate, who misses, but he does have a second attack. His second attack will hit with an 18. 19, actually. And that one will do 3 damage total, but you have your armor on, so you ignore that. And now he goes to Terminus.
All right, some idiot just attacked me.
Yes.
Guess who's going splat next?
Awesome.
Possibly not with an 11.
No.
You guys trying to fan each other?
At this point, you hear a shout from behind the bar. Stop wrecking up my bar! Take it outside!
This place is getting wrecked. I thought this was an improvement. But fine, we can take it outside.
Nero is going to use his vicious mockery on one of them, who's going to fail to save again, and not quite die. Awesome.
Is he like barely hanging on?
Yeah, he has one left. That was the only roll I could have gotten to not kill him. See, that kills him. That kills him. That's still the same thing. That does not kill him. I can roll 1s and 4s right now. That kills him. That doesn't.
Liz.
That kills him.
Yes. Do I have somebody else?
User Samus Rising has suggested Bauer for the male and Sarah for the female.
Okay.
Bauer is spelled Baurrer, and Sarah is
Your spelling
S-E-R.
needs a little too fast for me to write.
Baurrer.
Okay. And then what was the female?
Serrah. Thank you, Samus Rising.
Alrighty. Yeah, indeed. Thank you.
All right. And Nero walked out of the bar. He's hoping to goad them into following. Sylvain.
I will, since I am practically outside or by the door anyway, I'm pretty much going to take a step back, but I will fire into the bar at the guy I was shooting before that tripped over the table.
Okay.
And I will most likely hit him since...
Yeah.
17 on the die.
Yes.
What's your minimum damage?
My minimum damage is 5.
Yeah, kills him.
So it's just the one guy left, huh?
2,
I'm going
actually.
to call back in as I continue backing away. I told you it was an improvement.
The one guy who you've been missing is going to attack you. Will hit and deal, what was that? 8 damage.
Minus
your armor. And miss with his second attack. The guy that got vicious mockery against you. And he knows if he walks away from you, he's dead. So he's going to attack. And I'm guessing a 15 misses you.
Yes.
And a second swing will hit for 5 damage. And now it is your turn. You have one guy who's all but dead and another guy who's very much alive.
And I can't cleave.
No, you can't.
I miss cleave.
Cleve was nice.
Because then I could kill the guy who's almost dead and critically wound. And ooh. How are we positioned?
The one guy is standing. There's a table like right here. There's the table. You are standing kind of over here, over by where the door is. He got up here, and he's been attacking you. Actually, you killed that guy. Never mind. The other two came from the other side of the table. So
they're on one side of me.
No, they're both one on either side, actually.
Damn. I was going to see if I could thunder smite one right out the door.
You're kind of facing away from the door.
Yeah, I know I'd have to get around him.
Yeah.
But I'm not exactly thinking Mr. Dead over there is going to be doing much.
Probably, but...
And then thunder smite the other one out the door. Or if I really could, fire breath both of them out the door.
I risk burning the door frame of the already...
Yeah, that's good point.
You'd have to take a free strike to get both in your breath weapon, though.
Yeah, I'll just take I take one free strike to get one lined up to thunder smite out the door.
Okay. 18 actually.
Hits.
18. 8.
Ouch. That actually does something to me.
Minus your, your armor.
Oh, I know.
So which one are you going to thunder smack?
The one who's least damaged. I think he might even be undamaged.
The undamaged guy. Okay.
Yeah. Because if I hit the other guy with anything, he's going down, and I'm not going to waste a spell on a guy who's almost dead.
Good point.
I'm pretty sure
You hit him.
18 hits.
So what do I have to do now?
Strength save.
Okay.
Eight, 10 damage.
And he goes flying out the door.
Great. I'm now going to head out the door too.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I probably should insert a little role playing in there. By Tempest, be gone! There we go. I feel a little better.
As you are walking toward the door, make a perception check.
Perception. That'd be a 15.
Yes. As you're walking toward the door, you notice the guy who's almost dead running toward the back of the bar, which you suspect is to a back door.
Ah, okay.
All right. Finally, they're gone. That's the door for me. Okay. Nero will stab the. Does this knock you prone?
I don't seem to remember it saying. I think it might, but let me double check.
It should. I failed my save pretty epically.
TQRS.
It doesn't matter. I get him anyway.
Yes, and knocked prone.
Well, I hit him. You did 10 damage to him, and I finished him off.
Samus's, and I'm sorry about the earlier pronunciation. It's Fear from, I guess, your guild.
Ah. Oh, hello.
So, there's 2 corpses in the bar, 1 corpse outside the bar, and another guy who you see, who at this point, after the fighting finishes outside the bar, you see a guy running up the path toward Transcendent Manor.
Huh. Well.
That's what we wanted, right? To have them come to
I'm
us.
sorry, Transcendar Manor. Close enough.
I believe that was the general idea.
Alrighty, well, I guess I will sit and wait then. I'm gonna go back in and try recovering my arrows. I just shot 2, and I haven't really found any I want to buy yet.
Okay.
Or I can buy.
And
you're able to collect half the arrows you use.
Okay, so 1.
I'm going to go in, look right at the dwarf lady, say, I'm like a bourbon, please. And then I'll pay her a little extra.
She hands you a bourbon.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask her for some meat, and I will also pay her extra. I want some meat for my wolves. I want to make sure they're content.
Fine.
For my...
She asks you if you know the ruckus you've just the swarm, the hornet's nest you guys just beaten or called to you.
Yes,
that would be the general idea.
If we can't kill them, I guess we wouldn't be able to kill any orcs coming up. And that's my main goal right now. Not this stupid petty nonsense.
paladin's job is to improve every community that he comes across. And this one is in some dire need of improvement.
All right.
Let's see. What are they going to send back at you if you guys wait?
Do you think maybe we should just go up? We know where their base is now. They're up at the Transcendent Manor.
Yeah, they're gonna be prepared for us up there. If they come down here, we could be prepared for them.
Yeah, true. I mean, we would have had to leave with the other guy who went running up there. That way we could have just followed him.
Speaking of which, I have a trap. I'll make sure everybody's watching when I set it, and I'm going to set the trap and hide it sort of along the pathway where I figured that they would come down to face us.
Oh, and one thing I'm going to do my usual Trolladin thing.
Okay.
These guys' cloaks seem to be their uniform.
Yep.
Great. I'm going to desecrate them.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to post them up on the side of the area on sticks.
So are you guys going to wait here for until they come?
Maybe no more than a half hour. What do you think?
I'm gonna wait till they come.
Okay.
After a half hour, they aren't here yet. About an hour total after your initial confrontation, you do see some people come back down from the manor. You see 4 more of the red brands, as well as a larger figure among them. Liz, intelligence check, and you have advantage on it.
Oh, advantage means I can.
Yeah, you recognize a bugbear.
Yeah, it's a bugbear.
Yeah. Good.
Um,
I think you'd like us to make sure that this doesn't spill into your inn again.
I'd prefer that. Yes.
Great. Let's go meet them outside.
So let's see who's going to be in the lead.
oh, I was already waiting outside.
I know.
Bugbear is going to be in the lead. Does he spot it? Make a stealth roll to see how well you hid your trap.
Oh, that was no good. Do I get any bonuses
Wouldn't
it be
a
for the fact
survival?
that I was sitting there for so long?
I think survival is actually worse for her.
By only 1 point. Well, anyway, that would be 13, I believe. Yes.
Bet you couldn't take a 10 on that.
It doesn't matter. No one saw it. They don't have wisdom scores. Come on. We got passive perceptions of 10 and 9. So the bugbear in the lead. He avoids it, growls back to something, and unfortunately the next guy foolishly lands on it. And yeah, his leg is trapped in your trap.
Alright.
You see the bugbear dodge it, and then the next guy beyond just falls right into it. In fact, he actually fell face first into it. He stole to dodge, and he tripped on his own feet, falling into the trap. The bugbear just shakes his head.
And I'm just going to be standing there, my greatsword point down, just waiting for them to come.
Yeah, forget that. I'm raising my bow.
As the bugbear gets to within about 60 feet, and he sees you guys standing in front of the sleeping giant, he shouts out in common, "Are you the ones who killed our the other 3?"
Before I answer that, I just have one question. What do you think of my decorations?
Before you answer that stupid question, I have a question. And that is, what is your name?
Tark.
You know any Grohl?
I know, girl.
Oh, good. We're looking
He'll
for him.
enjoy tearing you limb from limb.
Oh, good. Tell us where he is.
No, you have to earn that that joy.
Oh, that means I have to keep you alive.
Yeah.
Initiative.
Ah!
Roll the 20. That means it's a 24. You rolled a 1.
Oh, I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6.
I have a -1.
So you have a 24?
Yes.
You go first.
I'm gonna shoot him in the knee. If there's anything I learned from Skyrim, that quickly ends anyone's adventuring. If I could aim better, I would shoot him in the knee. Let's see, that would be a 17.
You hit him.
Oh! And 8 damage.
How do you have a +8 to your hit? Oh yeah, because you have archery. Never
Yeah.
mind. And how much damage to him?
8.
8. Ah, my knee!
Yes. You know why that used to end people's careers? Because it would shatter the kneecap, keeping them from walking.
Well, next on the list is Narrow, and I said they're about 60 feet away. Narrow is... Narrow's going to get behind you and get into a defensive posture. And now it's your turn.
Javelin.
Okay. What's range on your javelin?
Maximum is 120.
No, it's not on a javelin.
30, 120.
30.
30 is
Okay, 30. Yeah. Okay, so.
Yeah.
So you'd be aiming with disadvantage. Oh, wonderful.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna choose. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna choose the leader. I'm gonna soften him up a little.
Okay, that would be the bugbear.
Just don't kill him.
But I don't think this could kill him.
You could crit.
Just don't kill him.
Called shot to the leg.
Okay.
That way, worst happens, I amputate it.
Okay.
And hopefully he doesn't die from shock. 19.
You have disadvantage.
Oh, right.
You
Crap!
missed. The bugbear is going to go now, and he's going to tell his men to rush us, and everyone's going to use the dash action to close the gap immediately.
Awesome.
Sylvain, your turn.
I'm gonna shoot one of the guys that's coming right at me.
Okay.
That's another 17.
You hit.
I rolled the exact same thing as last time. And that will be 9 damage.
9 damage, so he has 5 left. What is the bard going to do? The bard is going to use his bonus action to give you an inspiration die. So you have an additional d6 you can use for not you. You can use it to buff a skill check, an attack roll, a saving throw.
Okay. That will help.
That's why I'm not feeling any heat. You didn't put it on oscillate.
Ability check, saving throw, or attack roll. So pretty much any d20 roll.
All right.
And then the bard is going to advance into melee with the guy you just shot and stab him. Yeah, and he will stab him. And he will finish him off.
Kill still? No.
All
I
right.
did just as much damage as you did.
Who's walked up on me? Just a normal goon or the boss?
There's 2 goons that are near you and the boss. He's overconfident.
Awesome. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Wow, I actually did better than the bad guys this time.
Yeah, they rolled a 1.
Okay. Not the boss one.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna bring the great sword down. 15.
Hit.
For 13 damage.
Seriously? Okay, their turn. The mooks are going to attack you. They're going to go on to either side of you and attack. Missed, but with the second attack will hit for 8 damage. The second guy's attack will hit for 4 damage. And the final attack, does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. Now Clark will go. And you will see, after my guys soften you up, I get to do the finishing touches. Nice. 12 misses. Swings wild. Swings a little bit off and misses you. Clark hit next time. Not Clark. This is talk. Whatever. I'll hit you next time. Okay.
So I have one on either side of me.
You have a human on either side of you and the bugbear right up front.
Damn it, they're really making it hard for me to use my fire breath.
Yes, they are.
They're expecting that, aren't they?
No, they're just kind of like advancing so that they're trying to get you all at once. They're trying to gang you. See, they've read the evil overlord list and know not to go in one at a time.
Particularly against the guy in heavy armor.
Yes. Your turn.
Okay. Which of the guys is closest to where I am? Because I'm figuring.
The closest to you.
Are they both sort of equal?
Yeah, they're pretty much equal because you're standing behind them.
Which one's most injured?
The human he swung at.
Okay. So I am going to put away my bow and draw my short sword.
Okay.
Or even just drop my bow and draw my short sword, walk up and stab the guy that's most injured while ordering my wolves to attack the other dude.
Okay.
So Bauer and Sarah, kill. And then I'll go up and try stabbing that guy. Does a 13 hit him?
No, it does not.
Ah, that's lame.
And she doesn't get flanking?
I'll say you advanced with flanking, yeah. So
yeah, because I was kind of hoping to come up behind him. And
I'll say you have flanking. I'll say you have flanking.
So you get to roll. You get advantage.
Flanking would give you
can roll
advantage.
twice and take the best die.
Yeah, that was your best die.
Yeah. Okay, so for my wolves, do I have to roll for them? Or
I'm gonna roll for the wolves.
Okay.
The wolves are going to.
What's your minimum damage on that?
On my short sword?
The wolves are going to advance on the other
That'd be
human.
5.
Oh yeah, that kills the damn injured guy.
And their attackers are really weak. So they miss. Nero's gonna mock the guy who you almost killed.
Wait, the guy I almost killed?
Yes.
Didn't she finish him off?
I did not.
She missed.
I missed.
Oh.
Who passes his save? Yes, he passed his save. So, your turn, Terminus.
All right. Well, I'm going to... Is lay on hands a bonus action?
I believe so. I'm going to check. Whoever gets there first.
Really hoping it is.
No, action.
Crap.
It is an action. Oh, wait a minute. I have a bonus action the bard didn't use. You're going to heal for 4 wounds
Oh, thank you. I kind of needed that.
using healing word.
I kind of got gang raped there. Okay.
Just think if I didn't give you those feats, you'd be dead.
Well, let's see here. I can either finish off the guy who's really, really hurt, or I could work on the one who isn't hurt. You know what? I think I'm going to cut down on the number of attacks on me, since those guys were getting advantage or something that they were making so many attacks.
They get 2 attacks every turn.
Oh, because they got 2 weapons?
I don't know. It just says they get 2 attacks every turn.
I'm assuming they got like 2 knives or something.
Short swords.
2 short swords.
Actually, it just says short sword. They're just good enough to get 2 swings on you.
Either way, they go die.
Okay.
Or at least he does.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. And I'll have advantage now.
Yes, because he is being flanked. And he's dead. Just gonna call that. He dies. You kind of caught him in the head, and unfortunately, you shower her with a little bit of gore. You're standing right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really wishing I had cleave right now, because I could probably gain flanking with the wolves.
At this point, the 2 remaining opponents are going to flee. There's a human, and then there's the bugbear.
Wait a second. He's trying to flee?
Yes.
I'm chasing after him.
Unfortunately, he gets to make the first action.
Oh!
You can react using use your reaction to take a swing on one of them because they're both.
I'm taking a swing on the bugbear.
Okay.
If I drop him to 0, does he die, or can I mercifully?
Not on a free strike. I'm gonna say you can't do on non-lethal on a free strike. It's a free strike. You're not able to necessarily target to not kill.
Hit.
Okay. Probably not gonna kill him anyway.
This is why I'm not using smite. If I did, I probably would. Cock die. 13 damage.
And you severely wound the bugbear.
Enough to slow him down.
Better be slow. He still has an arrow in his knee.
He's a little bit slow, but he's using pretty much everything he can to run back up that hill. And he's making the human help him. You see the human trying to offer the bugbear assistance a little bit. He's kind of using the human like a cane. Picking up him by the shoulder, using him as slamming him down.
And thank you, Birion, for the compliment on my chopping.
Yes, God bless those criticals. You'd be next as you see the bugbear flee with his human in tow. They kind of run. They're trying to run past the guy who's stuck in your bear trap.
I'm going to quickly back up my bow.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Shoot the human.
I'm going to shoot him in his other knee.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit him?
Yeah, just barely.
8.
The bugbear falls over, falling face first into the ground. The human rolls out from avoiding the bugbear's fall and continues up the hill.
Awesome.
I gotta walk up to the bugbear and kick him with my foot to see if he's still alive.
Ah!
Oh, good. You're alive.
Now you have an answer for me. I'm still waiting.
Hope you don't mind being crippled for life.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Really?
Good luck with that one.
Is this bugbear right-handed or left-handed?
He seemed to be swinging his club with his right hand.
Great. I'm gonna bring the heel of my boot down on the thumb of his right hand.
Okay.
You know what that'll do, right?
Yeah, it'll hurt him. It hurt a lot.
More than that, it'll break the bones in his thumb,
Nice.
preventing him from ever wielding a weapon again. Crippling injury!
Intimidate check.
Yay, something I'm good at. 16.
They'll kill me.
Well, you should have thought about that beforehand, because right now we're going to kill you whether if you don't tell us soon what we want to know.
What do you want to know again?
Who's Grohl and where do we find him or her?
Grohl. Grohl has his castle. It's yeah, I don't. Give me a second. Does this guy actually know this? I just want to see. What did you get for your intimidate check?
16.
Castle in the forest.
Okay.
Which forest?
Neverwood. In the southern part of the forest. It's it's about 20 miles north of the Tribor Trail.
And is Grohl an orc, a bugbear?
He's a bugbear. He's the least of your worries, though. He was hired to do a job.
Oh? And do you know who hired him?
I don't know much about him. He calls himself the Black Spider.
Great. There's a plot within a plot.
He hired the spider contacted Glassstaff and us to keep this town to harass the town.
Oh, that's right. Your boss's name is Glassstaff. Darn it.
Oh, right. We thought we were attacking the boss for a second. You know, considering the last bugbear we killed.
Yeah, darn it. That means
What was his name again?
That was Clark.
Clark.
Oh, yeah, Clark.
That was Clark.
Did you know Clark?
Not the name doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have it ring a bell either, except pretty funny guy.
So what now?
Well, I'd say your bandit days are over. With that crushed thumb, you'll never be able to wield a weapon again.
You still bite your head off.
Did you break my arrows falling over?
Let me check. Snap. Snap. Yeah.
I am right now fighting back the want to
Oh, look at that interesting rustic architecture.
shoot him right in the temple.
And the paladin walks off.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shoot him in the temple.
You kill him.
Okay.
It's a coup de grace at this point.
Walk back. Oh my, the prisoner must have tried to escape.
Nathan, you don't need to do that. You're already a very aggressive paladin.
You're fine. It's not an overly evil act.
This person was a murderer. You think they would have done anything nicer?
Well, they would have given him a kangaroo court trial before they hung him.
So, what are you guys going to do now?
Well,
we still need to take care of Glassstaff, or we can go take care of the orcs for now and come back and let them be all upset that we just killed some of their people again.
I have an idea.
Oh, hey, there's still one in the trap. You're still...
No, it fell face first in the trap. It's dead.
Oh.
You see a bear trap just around someone's face.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to use
In
my
fact,
great
he
sword.
doesn't have his face anymore.
Cut a stave. Got a couple of staves.
From
Go.
what?
Staves.
Yeah, staff.
Yeah.
From what?
The trees nearby.
Okay.
Then I'm going to decapitate our dead bandits.
Including the faceless one?
Yep.
Which I'm going to take out of my trap because I want it back. I'm going to clean the
Mount
trap.
said heads to staves.
Okay.
Walk them up to near the manor. Chunk, 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 chunk. And then a little sign up that will read,
Go away or we'll be back.
no. No, I'm going to baste the fear turkey first. We'll be back. You won't know when. But we'll come in
Make
for
a
the rest of you.
perception check.
Why don't you try burning their building down?
You get one as well. It's a ruined manor.
So it's made of stone?
Yeah.
15.
Well, you don't.
7.
Luckily for you, the bard with fantastic eyesight says he thinks he sees something near. How close to the manor are you?
Not close enough that they could look out their windows and see the heads of their friends.
There are no windows. It's a burned out manor.
From whatever opening.
The bard says he thinks he sees the shape of someone coming out from the wreckage of the manor, but as soon as he saw up there, it kind of vanished.
There we go. Now to baste the fear. Let the fear turkey baste in some juices, and we'll be coming back for it later.
What about what he just said?
That would be our fear turkey.
No. There's somebody who came out and then disappeared. AKA wizard stuff. I don't trust wizards.
Boy, am I glad the wizard.
What was
Ariano isn't here.
Yarno?
Yarno isn't here.
Why?
I just said I don't trust wizards.
She just made an anti-wizard. She just made a classist comment.
Okay.
How many wizards have ever encouraged you to trust them?
Good
right
point.
now, just one.
And he never met that wizard.
point.
Oh, I never met that wizard?
Iarno?
Yeah.
No, he was told about Iarno from Sildar. Iarno is a member of the Lord's Alliance.
So far, maybe one.
Maybe. So, yeah.
So where to now?
Well, we could go pick on those orcs. After I get some medical attention.
You guys want to rest up for the evening then? Well, it actually has been a really quick day because it's only like noon at this point.
Yeah.
Are we
Actually-
sure we just don't? Because I have a feeling that if we don't do anything, they're gonna go and attack
Actually, I
the
was
town.
about to say, do you have a healing potion?
We have 2 healing potions right now.
I think I need one.
Well, you can take a short rest and remember heal. We can you and
I will
heal
take
one
a
of your
short
hit dice. Okay. At this point, as you're healing your short rest, the bard is going to help you out with his Song of Rest to give you 1 extra hit point. Tell me I get more than that.
Good job.
Well, it puts me back up over half my HP. Because I rolled crap on my D10.
Yeah, I rolled crap on my D6.
I don't really have anything that can help heal.
You technically do know 2 spells.
Oh, that's right. I technically leveled last time and I didn't do anything for it.
You didn't take your spells.
Oh, yes, for my spells. Everything else I think I
Yeah,
did.
everything else you did. You, I believe, know 2 spells as a ranger. As a second level ranger, you know 2 spells. So, I'm going to give you a list of the spell list for your ranger. A good one for ranger, at least, is Hunter's Mark, which allows you to augment your damage. But I'll let you take a look at it otherwise.
All right. Yeah, I'm back up to 13. I think I'll be
Okay.
decent.
Let's speak with animals.
I'm guessing it allows you to speak to animals.
Any animals? That could be useful. But so will cure wounds. Because you guys seem to be injured a lot.
Okay. So where to?
Right up at that building.
Alrighty.
I take it there's no front door?
Any exploration of the manor grounds finds it deserted, with plenty of tracks leading to a stone staircase just off the empty ruin of a large kitchen. At the bottom of the stairs stands an unlocked door with a cellar beyond. It's a ruined manor.
Knock, knock, knock.
No response.
Why are you bothering to knock? Do you think they're just going to open the door and say, "Oh, hello, why don't
No,
you
I'm
come in and
expecting
have
them
some
to say, what's the
cheesecake?"
password?
Nope.
Awesome. Great. I'm just going to open the door.
The door opens on a 5-foot wide landing 15 feet above a large cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. Another door stands between the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels. So you come from the door up here, and you see that cistern. So there's a cistern here, kegging barrels.
I'm going to check out the area by the keg and barrels.
Okay. They seem to be food stores and things like that.
Any other doors here? Or?
There was a door on the right side of the cistern.
We ready to move on?
Oh, there was also another door that was at the bottom of the stairs, over by the door over by the stairs more. That leads north. The other door leads west.
I'm liking this west door. Any objections?
I don't care. I just want to get this over with.
All right, I kicked down the western door.
The western door appears to be a storeroom that had been pressed into service as living quarters. 2 double bunks stand against the wall near the door, while barrels and crates fill the southern half of the chamber. There does not appear to be anyone inside.
I'm going to keep checking around.
You find nothing. There's no one there.
Any other... This room's done?
This room is done, yes.
No doors, no nothing?
Nope, nothing.
All right, well... I see anything that might look like their belongings?
No, they actually cleared this room out.
All right. Head back to the cistern room.
Okay.
Try the other door.
The door leads into a long hall. Thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet. The double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the doors.
This almost looks like a family crypt.
Okay.
Do we really want to keep going? This could also be where the boss is. This could be where Glassstaff is hiding.
Does that mean we get to kill him sooner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Glassstaff!
You hear nothing.
Push the door open.
As you walk down the door of the hallway, are you leading the way? Who's leading the way?
I'm gonna let you lead the way. This is your little adventure.
What's your passive perception?
11.
As you start walking down the hallway, I need you to make a dexterity check.
Ah, yes.
This would be acrobatics in case you have it.
Hell no. What kind of paladin do you think I am? 3.
As you walk across, when you get midway through, the floor gives way.
Crap!
And you fall to the bottom of it, taking 9 damage as you land on the ground. You fell 20 feet down to the dirt floor of the pit.
How you doing down there?
Acrobatics check. The bard.
Mm.
You can
You're doing lay on
you can
hands?
notice that the pit does not encompass the entire walkway, so you can skirt along the edge of the pit if you wanted to get to the other side.
I will move carefully and see what's around here.
Make a acrobatics check. Dexterity acrobatics. Total.
7.
Wait, what was your total? What's your total? Don't you have acrobatics?
No, I don't.
You do have dexterity.
I have athletics.
Oh, what'd you get? Your total was 7?
Yes.
What did you roll on the die?
3.
Oh, wow.
You fall in as well, taking 7 damage as you land right next to Terminus.
Crap. My wolves
You got a
can't
rope up
follow.
there?
Yes, of course. The bard ties it to the doors, lowers the rope, and you guys are able to pull yourselves out of it. Onward to the next room, I say. Onward. As you open the double doors, 3 large stone sarcophagi stand within the dusty crypt, and propped up against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns along the walls are covered with the image of spreading oak trees. The double doors, which you just opened, are sheathed in copper plate.
Well, this is just shine a light in there.
You also, as you look in, you see a door leading to on the northwest side of the hall. You see a door leading north.
Great, I follow that.
As you get to the end of the hallway, the 3 skeletons come alive. Also, as you get there, you also notice there is another door on the northeast part of the hall.
I'm ready
room.
my maul.
Okay.
Arrows usually aren't very useful against skeletons, are they?
Probably not as useful.
So I'll use my sword for this.
What'd you get?
6.
For my initiative, I got 15.
18, and the skeletons got a putrid 15. Nero's going to charge one of them with his sword, stabbing it. Does a 12 hit a skeleton? No, it does not, oddly enough. The skeleton... And the skeletons will actually go... Actually, no. Sylvain will go first.
Okay. I will attack. I guess whichever one's closest.
Okay.
And I will encourage my 2 wolves to gnaw at it as well.
Okay.
So
That will hit a skeleton. And roll your
Alrighty.
damage.
that is 1d6. 7.
It becomes wounded. The skeletons will then be able to swing back.
Oh, what about my wolves?
Oh, yeah, the wolf. One of the wolves will gnaw on it for... And actually finish it off. So that skeleton is finished off. The other 2 skeletons, one on Nate and one on me, which will hit. Crap. And those 2 skeletons will deal 8 damage and 8 damage. Wow. And now it is Terminus's turn.
Right. It's hammer time.
Swing on it.
Touch it, dude.
19.
Yeah, it hits it. You hit it. Roll your damage. 8 plus what?
4 is 12.
24. Kills it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing double damage to these things because I'm using a hammer.
Yep. Swinging on my guy again, which will hit for 10 damage. I think. Yeah, 10 damage. All but dead. Liz, finish off the last one.
Yeah. I will go ahead and swing at it for that will be 21.
You
so
hit.
That's obviously a hit. And I rolled max damage.
And the last
10.
remaining skeleton is dead. At this point, you hear a noise coming from the door to the northeast.
Right. Northeast door.
Hold on a second. I didn't sign up for necromancers.
Listen.
We got the information we needed. Why are we dancing around in here?
Because if we don't wipe out this little group of bandits, they're just going to cause more problems than they were worth.
Little groups
They'll
of
go looking for revenge.
little groups of bandits don't have skeletons in their basement. They actually get up and walk and use swords. We're talking more than a little group of bandits
They've
here.
probably got one mediocrely skilled necromancer, like a total fifth-rate necromancer here. By the way, what's the check for a goading somebody?
Who are you goading?
Hopefully Glassstaff, because I have a feeling he might be a necromancer. And I just called him fifth rate.
Yeah, it would be an intimidate check.
15.
You won't know the result of it. Unfortunately, you won't know the result of it for a little bit of time. All right.
So, yeah.
So where to?
Check out the northeast door. We heard something there, so it might be worth checking
As you
out.
approach the door, the sound you hear is distinct. It is the sound calling for help.
Well, now I can't ignore it.
Darn it. Even I have a hard time ignoring that. It's better
Oh.
not be a stupid trap from a stupid
useless necromancer that just wants to hide in the dark and play with his skeletons and
Open the door.
You open the door, and inside you see it's a long room partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and the south. Filthy straw lines the floors of the cells, and hinged doors are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women are tied in the cell to the south, while a human boy is confined to the north. All are dressed in plain gray tunics and have iron collars around their necks. A heap of discarded clothing piled carelessly on the far wall. The older of the women cries out for help. Help us! You have to save us! Get us out of here! We were captured 3 days ago.
Right.
that guy's family. Let's do this.
All right. How breakable do the locks look?
Well, at this point, the bard will mention he might be able to pick them.
All right, go
Yeah,
for
you
it.
go pick those. I'll pick that one.
You can't. You're not skilled in it.
I am pretty damn skilled in my lock picking tool.
You have proficiency with thieves' tools?
Thieves' tools. Yes, I have a very high proficiency
Okay,
with this
so make a
thieves'
strength
tool.
check then. No.
You just see me take my maul. Wow!
Opens the first door and opens the second door.
Damn, that is a sturdy lock.
How does it feel to be a bell?
Did the
And
bars even bend a little?
not really. The bard eventually gets everyone freed. The woman mentions that she had been taken hostage the night after her husband was murdered. She asks you, "What of the red brands? Where are they?"
Well, quite a few of them are currently lining the path. You might want to cover the kid's eyes as you go out of here.
We were trying to tick them off.
Yeah, kind of draw them out a bit more.
And
Oh, okay, that path. I'm like, there's no red brands. You haven't encountered a single red brand in this area.
Yeah. Yeah, those ones that I mounted to pikes.
Yes, I forgot about those ones. The mother, Myrna, asks you if there's anything she can do to reward you for rescuing them.
No. Maybe later we might.
we
Have...
still need
I'm
to...
still a little. She still seems very fearful of leaving this room, particularly because she does not know what the red if she'll encounter any red brands on her way out.
We need to walk them out because we don't know who's in this
Do
building.
you know how many red brands there were in total?
Well, up until about an hour ago, there were 2 in here guarding us.
Okay. Was one of them a bugbear?
No, what's a bugbear? What? I don't remember seeing any bugbears.
Don't worry, it's dead.
It's dead.
There were just 2 humans in here guarding us.
They're most likely dead too.
Quite possibly dead. Have you met one called Glassstaff yet?
I think I've heard the mentioning his name. I'm just thankful you are able to rescue us before they sold us into slavery.
Yeah, that was the easy part.
Do you know the way out?
Yeah, we can show you the way out.
Yep. Is there another way out other than the way we came so we don't have to go past that giant pit of death?
Pit of death?
There's not. No.
The
There's not
floor
actually-
wasn't exactly all that well shored up.
Yes.
From which way did you come?
We came a very roundabout way, didn't we?
Yeah, from the basement, took the door to the north.
We fell in a hole.
She walked out. Which door did you come from?
I point back the way we came.
Oh, we were brought in from that door.
Which door were you brought in from?
She points to the door to the north.
Right, let's go through that one.
You open the door, and it's a very slender hallway. It's only about 5 feet wide and 15 feet long. At the end of it, there's a door on the right side.
Right. I'm going to do something a little different this time.
Okay.
I'm going to, turn my maul around so that I'm holding it by the hammerhead.
Okay.
I'm going to just kind of use it as what might appear to look like almost a walking stick. But what I'm really doing is I'm testing the floor to make sure it doesn't drop out on me before I step on it.
No, nothing dropping out.
Okay, when I get to the door, I just open
The
it.
door's locked.
How sturdy does this door look?
At this point, the woman taps on your shoulder, and no, we came from that door. She points to the wall to your left.
I check the wall.
You and I look at it and go, "Oh, there's the door." We both have a high enough passive perception check to just auto see it.
Can I open it while he's trying to see it?
What'd you get for your pet perception?
6!
You're stumped a little bit. There's no door here.
Door?
You sneak by him, open the door, and the door swings out.
Door.
She then comments that they aren't going to move any further. Does she remember? No, she doesn't remember. Okay. In this chamber, they have taken stolen wares either through shipping. Okay. This area is in the large north end of a large natural cavern. It has been finished with dressed stone blocks as a flagstone floor and a flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the wall here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bar, and nails. The cavern continues some distance to the south. You can make out several passages that open up off the larger floor cavern, and what looks like a deep pit or crevasse in the middle of the floor.
All right, you happen to know which way you came through here?
There's a tunnel at the far end of that cavern, but I'm not going any further.
Why not?
I remember something being there in the crevasse. I didn't get a good view of it, but it had. All I remember is this one large staring eye at us.
Well, anybody here got a torch?
Why would I have a torch?
I have something in my
I'm going to check these supplies for something. Anything that
in my
might look
explorer
flammable?
pack.
Yeah, there's a few things that are flammable in there.
That
At least there's at least one barrel that's filled with straw. You ignite it?
Great. I pitch it down there.
As you pitch it down there, let's make it save. Yeah, it's fine. You see the faint glimmer of is it large? No, not large. It's a slightly large creature that and you see it's one glowing eye.
What would the check be to recognize that? Recognize what kind of creature it would be?
Believe Arcana.
Oh, I don't have Arcana.
13.
You would recognize it as, now you have a good view of it, it's that. It is a Nothic.
What
On a scale of 1 to fucked, how bad is that?
Not too bad. What you know about a Nothic is they have a rotting gaze that rots your a gaze that rots your flesh. You would also know that they are attracted to magic.
Okay. Civilians, we get behind a corner. We'll call for you when it's safe.
Okay.
You put an arrow in that eye.
You don't have to tell me twice. Does a 21 hit it?
Yes, it does.
And I did 11 damage.
You wound it severely. Not that severely, but you wound it.
Yeah. So there's now an arrow in its eye?
It doesn't hit him in the eye. It hits him in the head, though.
Damn it. I was hoping to be able to block its use of its rotting gaze.
At this point, initiative, though, it's going to attack you.
Seriously! This die hates me!
Then why are you still using it?
Yes, why?
I don't have much of a choice.
Oh, yeah, it is my die.
Yes. 8. Because my only other choice is digital dice, which
15.
are banned at the table.
Nathan, there are my dice right there.
Yeah, I know, which you've forbidden me from using.
You can use them.
At this point, Nero is slightly annoyed about going first all the time, so he's going to walk up to it and cast Thunder Wave on it.
Funkanic Challenger does have a question for us.
Which
Yeah?
is?
It's for Lich Lord Brian. Do you tie your own bow ties?
Yes, I do.
Yes, he does.
I am slightly annoyed by how many bow ties you actually can, the amount that you have to buy in stores that are pre-tied. So I find it odd that a lot of nice clothing stores sell pre-tied bow ties, because they don't sell pre-tied. They don't sell clip-on neckties.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, so hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it fails this save. Come on, it failed. So it's going to be blown back into that pit from whence it crawled and be dealt a decent number of damage on par to what you dealt it.
Nice.
Oops. Should probably lower the damage digit. So next on the list is the...
Probably
It was the
Nothic.
Nothic, yeah. It goes before Sylvain. The Nothic is going to get climb back out of that thing, and it's going to target. It's going to target the bard with its gaze, because the bard just wounded a lot, and the bard will pass its save. He's fine.
Do I get another shot to shoot it?
Yes, you do.
Alright. I would still love to shoot it in its eye, but just shooting it in general is still a good...
Are you going to be... remember you have the sharpshooter feat, which you'd have to declare you're using before rolling.
That's fine. I should remember that.
Yes. You hit it.
Alrighty.
Roll damage.
Okay. That's 5.
Still wounding. Terminus.
Do I want to use my last spell per day on this thing?
I only have one more.
I don't think it's worth it.
Okay.
As much as I want to, I don't think he's worth it. I'm going to pull out my greatsword. Wait, how far from me is this thing?
It's now at the edge of the it's pretty much now at the edge of the because it had to crawl back out of the chasm that's in the middle of this cavern. So, and we are currently at the edge of the room, so it is about 20 feet away from you.
And if I try to fire blast this thing, am I gonna catch?
No. No one's in melee with it. I cast Thunderwave at it. It tried to gaze at me.
All right, I'm going to. No, the fire breath won't kill it. I'm going to use my sword.
Okay.
My sword is probably the best way to kill it.
Okay. Rolled it.
Crap!
You will miss.
Yeah, 9 doesn't hit anything.
My turn. Nero is going to engage it in melee now as well. And he will attempt to swing. And he will miss as well. It's not good. Wait a minute. We skipped over Sylvain. You had a turn in there. No, wait, you hit it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Now it's the Nothic's turn, actually. The Nothic will use its multi-attack, one on me and one on you.
Hit.
And the one on me will miss. And its attack will deal slashing damage of 5.
Okay, I'm not looking very good.
No, it wasn't on you.
Oh, it was on him?
It was on him.
On
Okay.
me, and yeah,
I'm sorry, I thought you pointed at me.
I'm not looking at my best right now.
Okay. Sylvain, it is your go.
Alright, I'm gonna use my sharpshooter.
Okay.
Dice, please don't make me regret doing that. You're kind of making me regret doing that. 13.
A 13 will miss the Nothic.
Ah, darn it.
The Nothic went. Your turn.
Swing that sword back around, and let's try this again. Come on, dice.
That'll hit.
17.
That'll hit. Damn. You can't kill it with that swing.
14.
You couldn't kill it with that swing. But I can. And I stab the Nothic in the eye, killing it.
Are my arrows any good to recover?
Yeah.
That would
You
too.
can recover them.
Alrighty.
At this point, you can see that you see the large cavern that the Nothic came from. And actually, Liz, make a perception roll.
Okie dokie.
Since you're still over by the right area.
That'd be 12. My passive perception's better.
Yeah, it is. It's good enough to notice it as you leave the storeroom you're in, but before you cross into the main part of the cavern, you see what appears to be a secret door to your right.
Hey, there's something over there. There's a door.
Oh, really? Where?
Why are you bothering to look? You can't find doors.
You found
17?
it. You found that one.
Oh, what do you
Yeah.
mean? This one right here?
As you open the door, you look in, and you see a staircase ascending up. You see a ascending staircase.
We need to get these people safety, but curiosity is wanting to kill the cat right now.
Hey, civilians!
Yes.
It's dead.
Okay.
Did you come down a white? Oh, is this thing like a circular spiral staircase? You said.
No, this is just a ascending regular staircase.
Is this the staircase you came down to get here?
No, we never came from that staircase. We came from the tunnel. She points across the chasm, and you see a tunnel on the other side of it. We came through that tunnel.
Do you remember any other dangers?
Aside from the red brands prowling the place, but I don't see them.
Yeah, I think we may have exterminated most of them. All right, let's lead them.
As she walks down, as she gets to the middle of the large cavern, you hear a scream.
Where's the screen coming from?
You're looking toward here. She gets down to here. When she gets about here, she screams.
Oh crap!
What
I
is
turned
it?
around to see what she's screaming about.
You see her fall down to her knees. Appears to be crying.
I go over and check her out.
She doesn't. She looks fine, but as you look to where she appears to be looking at, down at the bottom of the chasm, you see a rotting body.
Do I recognize the rotting body?
No, you wouldn't. But your natural empathy would be able to tell you that that's probably her husband.
Yeah, my. That's what I was figuring it was. When we come back, we'll make sure he gets a proper burial.
Hold on. How deep is this pit?
The pit. What was the? I think it was like 10 or 20 feet.
We need to get them to safety. We
Bard.
will come back.
Can you
And
drop a rope for me?
He drops the rope.
All right, you two start heading out that way. I'll be there.
we're not leaving you behind.
I'm not going to bury him. I'm just going to give him last rites.
When you reach the bottom of the crevasse, it feels unnaturally cold.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to give him last rites down here. I pick the body up and carry it back up.
As you're
Wait a minute. Hold on. Actually, wait. Let me see something about my paladin class here.
as you're moving the body to get it back up.
Like I said, hold on that thought for a second.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell you also see something else that's down there.
I'm going to use Divine Sense.
Okay.
Does that pick up anything?
You sense a faint necromantic aura.
What else do I see down here?
You also see a chest.
Is the aura coming from the chest?
No, it is not.
Is the chest locked?
No, it is not.
Okay, well, I'm going to give that body last rites and, what is it, a short rest? Or a...
You suspect that the magic coming from it is causing organic matter to age and decompose.
More rapidly than normal?
Actually, slower. Somehow.
Or, it's preserving rot, preventing rot.
Yeah. No.
You know what? Yeah, I'm going to give this poor man some quick last rites and then burn his body.
Okay. Anything else?
So this chest is...
You can also take it up with you.
Yeah, I hold the chest up with me.
Okay. Myrna thanks you for conducting the last rites on her husband as she grabs her children and runs out of the cave.
Well, I gave him a dignified funeral, right?
Yeah. Still, they weren't expecting it to happen right then and there.
I'll never understand humans.
Inside the chest,
You're not the only one.
if you look inside of it right now, you see a rather large cache of silver and gold pieces, a few gems, 2 potions of healing, and a scroll. Also, in a silver chased scabbard appears to be an ornate rapier.
This is a lot of really odd stuff for
Yep.
a crappy necromancer to have.
What'd you say about the creature we just slayed?
It was a Nothic.
And what about Nothics?
I have a decaying gaze.
And
Attracted to magic. I remember
They're
you saying
attracted
that.
to magic.
yeah.
So who here wants a rapier?
bard raises his hand. I'd like a rapier.
Does the ranger?
Give him the rapier. I got
Hand
my
him the
short
rapier.
sword.
Okay.
I was gonna give the PC a chance at the magic item.
I like my short sword.
Okay. So back to the staircase. By the way, the exact numbers for the treasure in this thing is 160 silver, 120 gold pieces,
160 silver,
120 gold,
120 gold,
5 malachite gems,
5 malachite,
2 potions of healing,
2 potions,
and it's a scroll of augury.
and a scroll
Okay.
augury.
As you go up the staircase, who is leading the way?
Well, I'm going to chug one of the new potions of healing we got. What is that, D8 that I recover?
Yeah.
You will recover 7 hit points.
Oh, that's all the potion recovers?
2d4 plus 2.
I need to recover some
7.
HP too. How many health potions were there?
2.
There were 2, and now we
Okay.
have, and you will recover 9 hit points.
Yeah, that puts me at full.
All right.
You approach as you open the doorway at the top. The walls of this bed chamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed.
Yeah, I'm going to check the writing desk. I was asked if I found any correspondence to bring it back, and
On the desk, you see a note that surprisingly was left here. On the note, it says, "Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you and Yarno. Do not disappoint me." And it's signed with a black spider at the bottom of it.
So, squash the spider, I'm hearing.
Yes.
I'm going to take a moment to make a copy of this note of my own.
Okay. You can also take the main one.
Oh, I'm going to take the main one because somebody asked me to bring them any correspondence.
Yep.
But might be a good idea for me to keep a copy of that.
Okay.
Is there anything else in this room while he's looking over the...
There is a chest at the base of the bed.
I guess I'll check that out.
Inside the chest, it contains a large quantity of money.
Alrighty.
130 gold pieces and 180 silver.
Alright.
The chest, however, was when you found it was open with the lid kind of just haphazardly laid open.
Okay. So there was something else in there that he probably took with him.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Just like the previous group I ran this one for. People overlooked the other thing in that note.
Well, that's why we kept a copy of it.
I know. You still marvel at
The
every...
black spider, the fact that the we're mentioned in it, that's why I made a copy of it.
Yeah.
And somebody once saw the dwarven maps, and the fact that Ierno is working with Black Spider, so now
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the thing.
trust him.
That's the thing I was
Now,
commenting.
Ierno was the
The member of the Lord's Alliance that Sylvain.
wizard that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
I told you never to trust a wizard.
Ierno wizard. Don't trust.
Trust. Wizards.
Sildar. He was the guy we rescued, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Awesome. You know what? Let's
There is another door on the west side of this room.
I'm going to open it.
Inside, you see a workshop.
Great. What does it look like somebody's been working on in here?
It appears to be a wizard's workshop. There's a large work table with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, other alchemical devices, as well as a bunch of books and notes.
Great. I'm going to look over the notes and see if I can make heads or tails.
Do you have Arcana as a skill?
No, I wish I did.
I believe Nero does. He, upon looking at the notes, notes that the apparatus seems to be set to brew potions of invisibility.
Ah, he ran away at the beginning, or he's following us.
Or he's back in town ready to collect those 2 women, or 2 women and a kid. Crap. Run back, race to town?
Yeah.
Which way are you going to go?
What's the most direct way other than just, straight down?
Well, the most direct way would be coming back the path you had from it.
Yeah. And go out through the tunnel the women went.
That's going to put you in a different area. The tunnel extends 100 feet to the forest outside of town. It's a tunnel they use to sneak things in and out of the...
Yeah, I know.
So.
Great, but I know the women went this way, and it'd be...
Yep.
Well, start tracking!
I'm going to start tracking.
When you... as you go through the tunnel, you notice that there, aside from the women and children's footprints, there was also footprints of other people that seem to have left this area in a hurry. Many human tracks are there, as well as 2 the tracks you would probably know of 2 larger creatures as well.
Hmm.
None of the tracks, though, after it gets out of the tunnel, lead toward the town. Aside from the tracks of the woman and her 2 children.
Well, for now, I think they're the ones we're trying to follow, so I will follow
Those tracks lead back into town, crossing a large farm. Or
Okay.
a small farm, sorry.
Let's just make sure they got home safe.
You get back into town, and there's a large crowd of people outside the town master's hall. As you approach the town master's hall, they turn in and see you and start cheering.
Oh.
Yay! Well, yes, thank you, but a part of us feels it's not quite over yet. So don't get too excited until we have it all done.
You rescued the Lady Myrna and her 2 children. And you defeated the Red Brands, did you not?
We defeated a good chunk of them.
Chunk of them.
But there's still more, and once we have them fully defeated, then we will have a true party.
But
and then I will finally get to kill some orcs.
We are pretty sure that their leader is still alive.
But remember, we did manage to reunite you with these people. And
Sildar comes at you and asks you, "What have you learned of these bandits?"
Yeah, they seem to be working for somebody called the Black Spider, but
wait.
Other than that, we know nothing.
I didn't even do that.
I do not know anyone named the Black Spider, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just we're slowly gaining just some knowledge of it. It seems to be somebody who's trying to play shadowy overlord from somewhere.
Any news of the dwarf from inside the manor?
Unfortunately, no.
Most disconcerting as well. We must continue our pursuit. Then we have to find our friend.
Yes.
Out of character, I will say, is probably taking every single ounce
Paladin.
of her will to not punch this person in the face.
And it's basically taking every ounce of paladin willpower.
You can make insight checks to see if he sounds sincere.
18.
He sounds entirely sincere when he discusses his concern for the fact that the leader got away.
I got a 19.
He is
20.
He is entirely sincere.
Well,
perhaps, out of curiosity, would there be anything that your wizard friend might know that you can send him a letter and ask him?
My wizard friend. Who do you speak of?
he did tell us about Ariano, right?
Yarno? Yeah,
Yarno.
he's been. I cannot contact him. I don't know where he is.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought you might have an idea as to where he was.
No, I part of the reason I agreed to follow Gundren to this town is to discover what happened to Yarno. Did you discover information about him?
No, we were just
You were
curious
just hoping that
as if maybe he might have some information. It's kind of frustrating.
It would be very helpful if he could. If only I knew where he was.
I have a thought.
If you have a thought, share it.
No, out of character. I have a thought. And my thought out of character is, could this guy have become Glassstaff? Well, no, he couldn't have, because the letter.
because the letter to
doesn't-
Glassstaff mentions him. Yeah. Well, I just have to take some correspondence to someone. I'll be right back. We're going to need to strategize. Maybe those orcs will have some information, or if we can catch Glassstaff, we might be, because we've heard that the person running the bugbear who took the dwarf is Black Spider. So if we can get our hands on Black Spider, we can cut out the middleman.
True. So you're going to the Fandolin Minor Exchange to talk
Yep.
to Alia again?
Yeah.
That was her name. I forgot to mention it.
Hey, Alia.
Yes.
Great. First off, delivery for you. Plop.
Ah. Interesting. And what of Glassstaff? Has he been vanquished?
Unfortunately, the slippery bastard, we discovered that he was brewing invisibility potions.
And he ran like a coward, didn't he?
More than likely. But
No wonder, from someone whose name is Glassstaff.
Well,
by the way, Liz, I went alone to here.
Oh, gosh darn it. I'm going to grab the bard and we're going to see if we can track. You cannot have invisible tracks.
And I also then say, and I'd like these assayed. Clunk. Drop the 2 malachite.
you had 5.
Or the 5 malachite.
Oh, the malachite gems. Reasonably valuable. How valuable though? Those are found from there. Malachite gems.
Oh, Liz,
I can give you for the 5. I can give you a total of 75 gold,
Sounds reasonable.
and I will throw in an extra 50 gold for the correspondence you had. I would be willing to add more money to that once you're able to defeat Glassstaff.
75 plus 50 should be 125.
Yes. If you should bring me proof that Glassstaff has been defeated in some manner.
You know what his face looks like?
I've never seen him. I've just heard the rumors from the Red Branch talking to their leader.
Do you know if he actually does carry a glass staff?
Probably. I'd suspect if he does.
Great, I'll bring you that. Because obviously his head's not going to work as proof.
He probably does have some sort of glass staff. Probably since he's brewing invisibility potions, some form of magician. So I'm guessing he has some sort of magic staff.
Yeah, I'll bring you that.
Excellent. As we begin a tracking of the path, we notice that the path, the trail, leads to the north west of town, in some manner toward where the bugbear had directed us to.
That's not good. He's probably gonna warn them. He doesn't know that we necessarily know, or that I could track him, though.
Gee,
If I didn't have to worry about needing to go back and get the other person, I'd say let's go for it. But
we should probably collect them, see if there's anyone in town that can help supply us, and head out as soon as possible.
Yep.
I'm going to start heading their way once I'm done.
You guys meet near town.
Well.
All right. Should we supply ourselves next time and so forth? Because we probably have reached the 2-hour mark, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Alrighty.
And you guys meet up, Sildar is with you, and Sildar seems eager to join you on this adventure to if you're going to be tracking down any of the leadership that may have fled.
That is our goal, but do you have any combat experience?
Yes, I do.
Do you have any weapons?
I can procure the weapons.
Wait, there's a place in this town to procure weapons?
I'm sure there's some place that can procure them. Obviously, the provision store may not have them, but I'm sure someone here can give out weapons and armor.
Well, since I'm looking for supplies, I'm actually going to look for somebody who I can buy arrows from.
Asking around town, they're eager to point out that where is it that does it?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm down to 2 javelins, so
well, those you can collect even easier. The where is it? The Lion Shield caster will the owner of the establishment usually has weapons. Linen Greywind usually has a small stash of weapons she might be able to sell you guys.
great.
And we will stop for there.
Alrighty. So
we will continue this adventure next Saturday.
Yep.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Sorry,
you all.
I was starting to get quiet towards the end. I've had a really long week and starting to get very tired towards the end of that.
I will also level you guys again to level 3.
Ooh,
Yay, level 3!
I get to start down my vengeance path.
Yes, and I get to start down my valor path.
I get to be a vindictive person.
And I need to choose a path.
Yep, you do. There's a hunting path, and I don't like the way my book looks right now. There's a hunting path, and then there's a Beastmaster path.
I'm kind of feeling as though I want to go Beastmaster.
Sure.
Let's take a look.
And I suddenly have proficiency with shields and medium armor.
Okay, 3rd level, so you know the same proficiency bonus. I get Divine Health and Sacred Oath.
Yep.
What does Divine Health do?
I believe that allows you to add your charisma bonus to your saves.
Actually, it makes me immune to disease.
Okay, that's a later ability you would have then.
Yeah.
Rolling for hit points. I'm going to take the average again. 5, 6. I'm up to 21 hit points.
Sacred Oath. 130.
Are we off the air?
No, we are not.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna become a
am-
Beastmaster.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to pick one of my wolves to be my companion, and
Yep.
the other one will just be an added.
And I will stop the broadcast. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you!
Thank you.
Don't kill us for PCs.
And please like,
And a GM.
comment, and subscribe. We, actually have about 40 comments right now.
Yay!
Thank you for the comments.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Thank you. They've been very helpful.
And